Tomorrow will be May 4th, the day now claimed by Star Wars fans across the globe. While they prepare to hail Chewbacca, we will be preparing to chew Snacka. Our midichlorian levels are outdone only by our midsodium levels. May the snacks be with you. You tried it! You Tried Dat. I'm Nick Norworth with my pal Shady Hancock.
Howdy.
Mick Geiger.
May the fourth be with you.
That's right.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yoda and shit.
That's right. Yoda is a character from Star Wars.
Yeah.
I was looking up dumb Star Wars facts to see if anything would be interesting to talk about in the intro, but I did learn this. This is an absolute true thing.
Mm-hmm.
The music that is played by Max Rebo Band and in the Cantina, like that style music.
Sure. Yes, I know.
Yeah.
I know what this is called. Yes, I know what you're about to say.
Do you?
Yeah,
What?
I've heard this before.
music is called jizz.
Yes. Instead
Wait,
of
in canon or
they,
like
yes,
some?
yes,
Yes.
they took jazz and changed one letter from A to I.
Okay.
And made
he
it
had
jizz.
he had to know, or is this like not something that was in 1970s that word wasn't used for comedy?
Yeah, it's possible Lucas didn't know, like, or he just didn't care. You know, he's like kind of a nerd, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Jabba's favorite type of music, apparently, has it played all the time. As he's
Oh, yeah.
around.
The man looks like
Dabble da jizz.
a 3-ton brown jizz. I mean, he looks like a big. I mean, maybe not exactly like jizz.
If your jizz looks like Jabba, see a doctor.
He's kind of clearish grayish, right?
All right. So I had been going to spin classes I'd mentioned in previous episodes.
Oh yeah, you still
but
going?
I've
Huh?
No, I switched over. I've got a Peloton at my house now.
Yo,
Right.
welcome. Yeah, nice. Oh, I should friend you on Peloton.
Yeah.
That is
to
the
save
saddest
me...
fucking exchange I've ever fucking... Welcome. Oh, what? You weren't friends before? What the fuck is this shit?
I need to know your workouts.
To be fair, I only said I had a bike and he jumped all over me.
No, you're both in it now.
So I just got it, and we just signed up to where I'm like doing the classes. And so if you like, I don't try to get on there at a certain time, just going on when I have free time. So
Yes,
I'm not like, I'm doing a recorded version of the class, right?
of course. Yeah, that's what I do like 99% of the time. Yeah.
So when I'm doing a recorded version, the first one I did was like 3 days prior to when I got on. And it tells you who else is watching the recorded class at the same time as you are. And so the first one I got on, and there was like 40 people or something like that.
Right.
And maybe there was like tens of thousands that have watched it overall. You can see like where you stand against them. But at the time, 40 people. And I didn't think much of it. I just watched my place in the standings. The next day I got on, and there was 2 people, me and someone that just said Grant. And so I was like playing with the features because it's new. We're riding the bike. And I like click on Grant's profile, and it doesn't go to a profile. It just says, you high-fived Grant.
Yeah.
Boy, yeah.
Yeah, you high five while you're riding.
Yeah.
And so I was like, oh. And so
hey, welcome, man. He's all excited.
I see the little thing saying Grant high-fived you back. Like, all right, man. Here we go.
Just keep high-fiving him. See how long you can take.
Me and you. Here we are. 10 minutes later, I'm trying to switch back and forth to like the historical people have taken it. I accidentally clicked Grant's name again.
Are you a grandfather now? You can't figure any of this shit out?
It says, and I wasn't paying attention, it says, you high-fived Grant. And I was like, ah, shit. Grant, I don't know if he thinks I'm a little crazy. I'm coming on to him or what is happening, but I think I'm real excited about this particular class.
You and Grant make a wobbly age with this Peloton instructor. It's like all excited.
So there was no reason to be embarrassed. I'll never see Grant for the rest of my life. I don't know who he is, but I closed the message thing because I don't even want to see if Grant replies.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't even want to see if Grant high-fived me back. But then on the closed message thing, like a little notification comes up, and I'm like, oh shit.
you get the little red dot there. Yeah, once he's high-fived you back.
Did you read it?
No, I couldn't get myself to open it again.
Now, are you able to like say it, like type a message, like "What's up, dude" or something, or is it just high five and that's it?
Only high five. And I gotta tell you, Novak, you have officially given out. I've had a Peloton for over is it 3 years? Since 2023, so almost like 2.5 years or something now. And you have officially given out 2 more high fives than I have in the entire time that I've owned Peloton. I've never given out a high five. And my complaint is that because I'll do rides and people will high five me, but you can't minimize the high five notifications until you get your first high five. So I have to wait for someone to high five me so that I can shrink it and be like, get that shit out of here. Like, I don't give a shit if someone high fives me. I don't know you. Don't fucking high five me.
Maybe they accidentally clicked on it. Okay.
Maybe they wanted to view my very interesting profile.
You and I should get out there and high five.
I won't even pay attention to class. I'll just be clicking high five over and over again. I'll get a record for most high fives in a ride.
Jed and I have a history of playing video games and games across the internet, because a couple different times. Once we would occasionally go onto the euchre board and play euchre against other people. It's like a 2-person card game.
Yeah.
And when we got bored enough, we would, on a separate like instant messenger, tell each other what cards we had.
Hey, because we're playing against randos, right? That they don't know, like they don't know each other, and then we're on the same team, and we're just fucking cheating.
And like one of us would like pull a move that you should not do. Like if you know the game, it's calling it up when you have no cards.
Yeah.
Like something you wouldn't do unless you knew every one of your cards. And then we'd start just profusely like complimenting each other, like, great job, P, amazing call.
I'm guessing that they knew the jig was up.
I think it would definitely, like, sometimes we would do things that strategically made no sense unless you knew all your partner's cards. And then the person would just rage quit immediately after that, you know, like they'd just be like, what the fuck, you know? Yeah, I don't think we were that like sneaky about it.
With these classes, Chad, I don't know if you feel the same way, but I just fucking can't with like almost all these instructors. Like
there are some bad ones, yeah. So you really have to like. I've tried out almost every instructor, and they all have like different vibes. And there's one of them. There's this one, Jess King, that is like insufferable. You know, like I remember one time. I was doing a ride with her, and she just stopped in the middle of the ride. Like she just completely stopped her legs, and she's like, you know, some people they ride because you know they just want to feel fuckable. And like she literally said that. What? And I'm like, what are you talking? Like, just tell me what number to ride. Like, and then...
a bunch of guys start high fiving in the room.
The woman today said, "You know what? You know, Little Red Riding Hood. Even when I was a kid, I identified with the wolf."
No.
This is like
right away. I just got off. I'm like, well, I'm giving up on my health.
Some of these people get really famous too, right? Like, I remember watching the NBA All-Star Game weekend. They had like that celebrity game, and there was like 2 or 3 Peloton instructors in there. I'm like, they're this popular that people know who they are.
Yeah, they get like, you know, they get like endorsements or whatever, right? Yeah. Like, hey, this is my makeup line or some shit like that. Yeah, and they're all like fancy themselves influencers or whatever. But it is just like a matter of like some of them just have sort of like a more like the ones I gravitate towards are the ones that have like sort of a more relaxed and like chill vibe.
Mhm.
But even them, like
A guy just sitting on the Peloton on his phone. Hey, run.
Hey, yeah, you want to be fuckable? Whatever. I gotta I'm
high
playing
five,
some
cool.
assholes in euchre here while I try to ride a bike.
How do they always know when to go alone? He whips his phone down.
I'm pretty sure these two guys know each other.
But even then, even the ones that I like the most, they still like. I mean, these people teach like whatever 200 classes a year, right? And so they fall back into like the same kind of like, there's no perfection or there's no progress without practice. Like the same.
Yeah.
You hear the same like platitudes and like whatever over and over again. And at some point, you just kind of tune it out.
So
my wife walked by the
go ahead.
bike and said, "Oh, that's the instructor you chose, huh?" And I was like, "This might surprise you, but every instructor on here is a complete smoke show."
Here's this 300-pound Brunhilde I found on here.
Hey, I'm just here in case your wife walks by.
You have like a sweaty, hairy guy just humping away on the bike. And it's wife mode. You just hit a button and it flips over like Homer Simpson on a bike or whatever.
I mean, I also like I found that like most of the guys too are like, I mean, this shouldn't surprise no one, but they're like broy ham kind of guys, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, crush it, and that sort of this like kind of mentality that I just like. And maybe it's just I'm jealous of their like huge biceps and cum gutters, but like,
Well, they didn't get that from riding a bike. Like they still they work out. That's why like Betsy's was like, oh, you should take this class in the gym. Like I don't need to be in a room where I look even worse out of shape than I am with some chipper asshole yelling at me to go faster. Like I'll just not run at all if that's the case. And that's been
You know what? I'll just die young. I don't give a shit.
I don't even want to be fuckable. Are they all live?
There's no path to fuckable for me. I understand that.
There's maybe hold handable.
High fiveable maybe.
Look atable without your eyes burning. Like that's the best I can get to.
Are they all live or they're like pre-recorded ones you can do too? Because
they will
you could show up to a live one.
Yeah, there's both. So they will do them live and then later you can take the class that was live. And so like you will hear the instructor, like they will shout out the people that are doing live that like, oh, congrats on 500 rides to fucking dopey ass XXX or whatever the person's name is. Like,
well, that's why I asked, because there was some clip I saw on Twitter. It was actually kind of funny of like this lady was like Pelotoning it out and she's calling people out, and it was clear. I don't remember what the name they used. It was like a clear like Phil McCracken situation or something.
Oh yeah,
and she's like, we don't do that. Edmonds, and she's like, Edmonds, kick him out. Edmonds, kick him out. She was so mad. I think it was like something dirty or inappropriate. She was like, that's not acceptable. And I was like,
stop high-fiving him, please. Everybody stop.
He's not fuckable. He's not fuckable. Prove it. Show yourself.
Kick out Jabba _looks_like_come. Kick him out.
I like jizz. That's terrible. Oh, wait, he's a Star Wars fan. That's okay.
Oh wait, that's Max Rebo. Okay, never mind. My bad.
All right, let's eat some snacks. 3 snacks, 5-point scale. Love that, like that, indifferent to that, dislike that, and hate that. Let's start with the big corny banana. And this is the chocolate banana flavor, but the big corny is the type.
The old big corny
bar. It looks kind of protein bar-ish. When you open it, it's got like a chocolate layer on the bottom, and then it just looks like seeds on the top.
This is yet another snack from my sister Becky from when she went to Germany.
Has a pretty strong banana flavor, I will say, or that banana candy, fake kind of banana flavor. Or I'm sorry, the smell is what I meant to say. Like you could smell the banana.
Geiger?
Yeah.
You're sometimes called the big corny. That's your Peloton name.
Yeah, it's my Peloton name. Big Corny in his house.
Congrats on 250 rides to Big Corny.
This bar is confusing because it smells like banana and looks like banana, but you cannot see a banana literally anywhere in this thing. There's no yellow goo. There's no banana chunks unless the banana is like mushed into this puffed rice or whatever's on top. It is also confusing because there is clear chocolate on the bottom, but I cannot taste any of it. I don't know if it's just me, but the banana flavor kind of overwhelms everything. And there's too much rice on top. It's just kind of like it tastes like a banana granola bar, kind of, but not quite. Like a puffed rice, like breakfast bar. It just tastes like that shitty runts flavor of banana. And the chocolate might as well not even be there. This is a dislike that for me. I don't think it's very good.
Dislike to start, Chad.
Yeah, I mean, I will say it's better than I thought it was going to be, just kind of from like looking at the bar as I unwrapped it, and it looks very health bar-y in like not a very good way. And the smell is like I said, it's the smell. It's the smell, as Mr. Smith would say.
Right.
It's really strong. And I don't really like that fake banana smell. I love the smell of an actual banana, but the fake banana smell that they put in these things is just, it makes me wish I was eating a regular banana. I don't really taste banana either. I guess I do taste the chocolate, but it's just kind of bland.
I will also say real quickly, the aftertaste sucks. Now that I'm sitting.
Yeah. I think I like it a little more than Geiger, but I'm just going to barely slip it into a dislike that. It's kind of right on the border of disliking it different for me.
I'm definitely disappointed. I love the combination of banana and chocolate.
Sure.
I think it's great. Yeah. Chocolate covered bananas.
Yep.
Many days for breakfast, like when I don't have time, like on the way to work, I will grab a banana and like a chocolate protein shake or something. And it's a perfect combination.
Mm-hmm.
They go together great. And they fucked it up here somehow. It just, it doesn't taste. The texture's not great. The flavor's not very good. Just not really well executed. We're gonna have 3 disliked dats, an unwelcome visitor. Next, let's do the Reese's actually.
Yeah, good. Let's do it.
So, this is the Reese's peanut butter pie, which to me just sounds like a weird, it already is peanut butter. So I guess we'll see what makes it pie-ish. But these are the little, not even less than the fun size versions, just like the little versions of them.
So I've got the package here. Yeah, it's miniature cups. Peanut butter pie flavored milk chocolate and peanut butter with crunchy graham flavored cookie pieces.
The visually just basically like a regular mini. There are the crunchy pieces in there. They do make some other Reese's with crunchy pieces that we've had. The Oreo Reese's mix. The Reese's Puffs version.
Potato chip. Pretzel.
So that's not a new concept, but this is kind of supposedly graham flavored. So, Chad, what do you think?
And you guys all agree with me that this mini cup size is like a big step down from the regular size in terms of ratio.
Fucks with the proportions,
yeah.
In a pinch, like if I'm stuck out, I'm at work, they're in a bowl at a party, I'd happily eat them.
Yeah.
But I'd still wish they were the other size.
Yeah, I'm not going to turn them down. I'm not going to say no. I'm not going to kick them out of bed. Let's put it that way. That's the classiest way to put it. So even with that baseline of the mini cup being, a step down, like probably even a like that, a step down from the regular cup, these are worse than a regular mini cup. I think, I like that textural addition. Like I've said that before, when they put little crunchy bits in it, I think it can work, but it's really sweet. I don't know if they said, like, did they say the peanut butter or the chocolate is like a different formula or something like that? But this tastes sweeter to me than a normal mini cup. And I don't think that's just coming from the little graham bits. Could be wrong, but there's there's a lack of saltiness and stuff here that I kind of want, and it is just sort of too sweet for me. It still tastes good, but I'm gonna put it at a like that, but it is sort of like a low level like that. And I don't think these are worse than the original for sure.
Yeah, I think they're worse than the regular cup too. I think it's tough to put crunchy bits in the miniature cup. It's so fucking small.
You get like maybe one in the whole cup or whatever. It's like, yeah.
And I think I agree with you. It's a little too sweet. It's like canceling out the saltiness that I'm looking for in these. But I did eat a few, and I could probably eat a couple more. They're not great, but they are just good enough to be tasty still. I'm going to give them another like that. So 2 likes. Geiger, what do you think?
Yeah, I reread this again. So I think you're right, Chad, that I think if I'm reading this right, it says peanut butter pie flavored milk chocolate. So the chocolate itself is different. And then there's the crunchy bits in the peanut butter. I agree. The form factor is not good for this. But I will say, I think if it was the regular size cup, it'd be way too sweet to eat a whole one.
Right.
So like maybe in these little nugget size shapes, it's probably the best form factor for something that tastes like this, for me at least. They're fine. They're too sweet. They almost taste like honey to me. It's almost like overwhelmed, like the graham. Instead of graham, I'm more tasting like a honey flavor.
Yeah, I could see that.
Which I don't love, but they're tasty. Like I guess I'll echo what you guys said. They're fine. They're mild like that. I will eat them, but would not prefer them over other Reese's products.
Okay, they are easily in the lead. We have full agreement so far, but we have what looks like a very tasty German crunchy peanut butter snack coming up after the segment. Geiger.
Yeah.
Segment time.
Oh shit, it's me.
Jub, jub. Dub, jub, jub. Jub, jub, da 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 da.
Quick, play some jizz while you put this thing together. All right, we're going to do a
fuckable.
We're going to do a jizz quiz. This is all about the music.
Somebody once told me.
Give me a high five. A jub, give me a high five.
High five Grant again. High five. High five Grant again. High five.
Grant has reported you to admin.
He knows your name is not Seymour Butts. Do. All right. It's time once again for a fighting tournament. So we got mascots returning here. This time we are going to do the AHL, which is the American Hockey League. It's the minor leagues for hockey. Mm-hmm. So,
of course,
this is going to be a 2 point. Everyone knows that.
I didn't even know there was. I mean, I guess I should have assumed there was a hockey minor league, but
yeah, it's exclusively minors playing hockey against.
Real quick, since we're talking sports, sports here, how you guys feeling about the ABS replay system so far?
I love it.
Baseball.
Yeah,
okay. Just
get it right.
Make sure we were all in sync there, but because I was watching all these clips too. I watched Cubs opening day broadcast, and the announcers were like, "I think the system's going to really show how good the umpires are at their job." And then like the next day, there's all these compilation clips going up online of like CB Buckner getting challenged like 8 times in a row and getting them all wrong. Or
Look, like they are good. They're right more than they're wrong, and they're right more than I would be. But there's no quality control, and like an umpire can just umpire for 50 years, whereas like these players aren't good enough to get kicked out of the league. There's like no tracking for these umpires, so it's like it's nice to see.
The CB Buckner one was hilarious. It was something like 9 blown calls, and there were like three straight third strike calls that got overturned. Like, you moron.
Yeah, some of these umpires are like 70. I'm like,
yeah,
I don't know a 70-year-old man who could even see me across the room that well. Like, what is happening?
Look, sometimes these pitches just want to be strikeable. Made no fucking sense. Okay.
I liked it.
This is going to have to be a 2-parter. So we're going to do one of the conferences that I forgot to write down today, and then we'll do the other conference next time.
Wait, how many teams are in the how many teams are in these minor leagues?
Well, this bracket, this side of the bracket has two divisions. So just like we did with the NFL, we'll have two divisions today played each other. So this one division for some reason has 8 teams. The other has 7. So that kind of fucked me. So we'll figure it out as we go.
Okay.
So up top, we'll start with the Atlantic Division. All right. The 1-seeded Springfield Thunderbirds versus the 8-seeded Wilkes-Barre Scranton Penguins. Now, Thunderbird, I said, what is a Thunderbird? Because it was not named after like the car. It is a powerful mythical creature in Native American mythology, often depicted as a large bird or human-bird hybrid that can create thunder with its wings, lightning with its eyes, and has control over the natural forces.
Weather power!
Weather power bird. Sounds right up your guys' fucking alley.
I looked it up.
Fucking penguin. Yeah.
And it's like this hawk-looking thing. I mean, it's all just drawings, and there's this fucking, like, every drawing has lightning all around it.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Look up Thunderbird cum gutters and see.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So, Chad, we're going to start with you. Let you get your weather on. Thunderbird v. Penguin. Penguin, kind of a cool bird, but probably not one that's maybe adept at fighting. I wouldn't want to fuck with one. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Well, first, let me just thank you for continuing tournament year here, which is what 2026 is. Tournament year. So thank you for that.
I'm very dedicated.
All right, now that we got those formalities out of the way, I mean, this one's like a slam dunk, right? Like I was just at the zoo this week. I watched they have a huge colony of penguins at the San Francisco Zoo. You know, I love penguins. They're one of my favorite animals to go see, but they are, you know, they're fucking dumb. They're shitty. They can barely walk. They're
notoriously shitty. Yes,
they're bad at what they do.
You have to decide what it is that you do.
But you know, cute as hell. But yeah, they're not gonna stand a chance against penguins can only move in the water, right? Like that's where they're at their best, is in the water. And you just put some lightning bolt in the water, fry the fuck out of those penguins, serve them up for dinner. So yeah, I'll go Thunderbird.
That's true.
Everyone knows when a lightning bolt hits the water, just like in a movie, it just like fucking fries the entire area.
You can see the lightning go across the water. Yeah.
Yeah, I recently was watching part of a penguin documentary, and they got stuck down in like a small gully, and they were just like fucking dead after that. Like they couldn't.
You guys are so disdainful toward it. They're not rocket engineers.
You're fucking dead now in this gully.
The documentary filmmakers were like, well, we don't normally interfere. I was like, we don't normally interfere, but like all these penguins are gonna die, so they shoveled out some like way and like put some branches like away for them to actually get up.
Was it the Morgan Freeman one? And he was just like, and now they went down in the gully, and they're basically fucking dead.
Penguins are famously shitty. So
it's a matter of time before the Thunderbird fries those fucks.
So I'm gonna go Thunderbird.
Okay. Thunderbird. I had already just written down Thunderbirds because I assumed you guys heard the word thunder and immediately got raging hard-ons.
These penguins got stuck down in a gully, a little place with no memory.
All right.
Those penguins crawled through 13 miles of shit and whatever else Dufresne does. I forget.
Yeah. What he
and
does.
Then whatever Dufresne did in that movie I was in.
I don't know enough lines from that movie. The penguin was Andy. That's why.
The penguin etched Brooks was here into the side of the gully before it hung itself, because now it's fucking dead.
Penguin's trying to get out. No, honey, hush.
Okay. The 4-5 seed, we have the Lehigh Valley Phantoms. I did not know what to do with Phantom, because a phantom is kind of an apparition, a ghost.
Yeah, it's a
hell
ghost.
yeah.
But we don't know what kind of powers it has. It's hard to say how it can affect.
Fucking ghost powers. It blows every Dan it sees.
Okay. Well, The 5 seed, the Hartford Dan Aykroyd. So that's really okay. Number 5, the Hartford Wolf Pack. So it's not just one wolf; it's a pack of wolves. That could be a formidable. I wouldn't want to fight a pack of wolves, but I almost moved them up, but there's some choices that, based on your proclivities, I figured you would prefer as higher seeds. So
I think you're supposed to be seeding these based on your own.
I know what's going to happen. I don't need to hear a half hour you fucked up. Okay, so just fucking, I'll put your weather powers 1 just so you don't have a fucking cry fit about it. We'll get there.
I don't cry. I like the upsets. I like you crying.
Fuck. Statler and fucking Waldorf. All right, Phantoms versus Wolfpack. What do we got, Noah?
The Wolfpack is pretty cool.
Yeah,
Pack of wolves. That's pretty badass.
We're kind of like a Wolfpack, right?
And the wrestling group
guys.
Wolfpack also cool.
Yeah.
Too sweet.
But I'm definitely very interested in the Phantom and what powers he may hold.
Yeah.
I don't imagine that the Wolfpack could defeat the Spectre, so I'm going to have to go with the Phantom on this one.
What if they went to the opera?
Nope.
No.
This is Billy Zane's Phantom.
Oh, that Phantom. Got
it. Wolves famously hate guys in super skin-tight purple suits.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, wolves are fine. Like, they're not even one of, like, in my opinion, they're, like, maybe, like, a third-tier predator.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like, if you talk about your predators, right? Like, if the animal kingdom, right?
Like it's like predator, and then
top tier, right? Of course, you got,
then
like, bear, you know, lion, tiger, those kinds of things, right? Like, wolves are, like, what, third tier? Maybe fourth? You know, like, who's afraid of a big bad wolf? Not me. Sucks. So, yeah, but Phantoms, like, I mean, they're really interesting. So I will say Phantoms.
Okay. The 3-6 seed we've got now. This is where the third seed is the Providence Bruins. So more bears for you guys to fucking lust after. Yeah. And the 6th seed, the Charlotte Checkers. This one's hard. I looked up how they got named that, and I think it's just checking is a part of hockey. They're like good at checking, which is basically a hockey player slamming a guy into the boards, which I put him as 6 instead of 7, which we'll see in a second, but more so just because they're at least like big. Oh, fuck off. We're ending the podcast. I'm leaving. I'm a Phantom because I'm now ghosting you guys mid podcast. At least they're like athletic, big, burly, violent hockey players. So Bruin v Checker, and if they're hockey players, that means I think they get to use the stick and the skates and like the gear, right?
I feel like it's just a bunch of black and red discs. That's what they are.
Could be. You guys always can decide how it works. So if you decide they're actual checker pieces, you could do that. Could be Chubby Checker doing the twist.
Well, let me ask you guys this on. Since Novak did
Come on, babe.
Come on, Bruin. Do that twist.
on a scale of 1 to 10, how excited do you think my daughter was yesterday when we were biking home from school and she saw the bus line that is the San Francisco bus line 67 go past our bike? How excited do you think she was? She fucking
inordinately excited.
Absolutely fucking flipped out. Pretty good stuff. So this was Checkers, which we decided was Chubby Checker, versus
Bruin.
Bruin, which is a bear. Or
a guy makes beer.
Bruin, yeah. Guy Bruin beer.
Come on, Grant, and give me a high five.
Come on, baby, get fuckable.
I pee freely. We know that's not your name.
I mean, does Chubby Checker have the nuclear codes? Probably not. But
be a weird guy to entrust it with. Yeah,
we know the bear has the nuclear codes. We have established this. Yeah, I just literally just said how bear was top tier predator.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go bear.
No
Yeah,
way?
picturing a guy in a hockey suit with his stick and skates and trying to fling his shoulder into the bear and just hitting it like a fucking brick wall and getting swiped away.
Yeah,
So
I do want to
Bruins.
watch that.
Looks funny.
Come on, baby, let's nuke the Ruskies. I got the nuclear code. And it goes like this: 1, 2, 3, 7, 9, 12, 12.
Remember somewhere in the archives when you guys believed that Chubby Checker was a bird of the Illuminati or lizard?
That's right.
I made that one of the choices, and you guys picked it. Oh, baby, submit to your betters.
He's living a colorful life.
Come on, baby, pry open my third eye.
Is that a lizard or is it Hillary Clinton? Okay. The 2-7 seed.
Let's high five again, like we did 5 minutes ago.
Is that the real Illuminati where they just invade Peloton and high five repeatedly?
That's how you know you found another person in the Illuminati, is the frequency of high fives. You like high five some kind of Morse code symbol.
Let's high five again before I drain and drink your blood. 2-7. This is my conundrum. Number 2 seed, the Hersey Bears. More bears. 2 different bears. But this one, I think, because the other one was specifically a Bruin, this one you have any type of bear.
I think we got bear if they win.
Yeah, you could have bear. Or, the number 7, the Bridgeport Islanders, which, again, I think when we think of Islanders, we think of, like, you know, big hulking Samoan guys, but it could just be, like, some fucking dentist or some shit. You know what I mean? Like,
well, I think of, like...
They do need dentists on islands. That is true.
Because, like, New York Islanders hockey teams, like the Long
Island guys, like,
right?
Hey, I'm high fiving here.
Hey, I'm submitting to my betters over here. Come on.
I better submit to my betters before they break my kneecaps.
I'm gonna grab a New York slice and submit to my betters.
I'm going to check out the Statue of Liberty right before I submit to my betters.
Who's that?
Who is?
Me?
This is Novak, I think.
I can't try and think of a reason to make Islander win.
Well, if you pretend that bears are like big hairy gay guys, that definition of bears, then I guess you could.
Yep, that's.
If I pretend.
That's specifically what
still
their
beat
logo
an
is,
Islander.
yeah.
That's
Yeah, that's right. Sure.
big old dude. But I guess let's just do bears. So we'll put bears ahead.
Okay.
Yeah, bears.
Okay. Well, let's just finish out this division then. We'll go Bears, Bruins, Bears. Which is the better bear?
And the Bruin is specifically like
A
the
bear.
brown bear, or what?
Yeah, sure. I didn't really look.
How the fuck is a subset better than the whole group? Like,
Well, that's my point. Yeah.
I think you just go bears.
Now, if you do roulette wheel and you wind up with koala bear, you might be fucked. But like, you could pick from the apex bears, and you'd be fine.
Bears in general.
Yeah. Okay, so the Bruin is the brown bear, which if you're talking about bears, the brown bear is like a 3rd tier bear, right? So like top tier.
We got a brown one. We got a beige one.
I'm tiering everything today. Top tier is a grizzly bear. 2nd tier polar bear, right? Then you've got brown and black bear on the 3rd tier. So
okay,
if you're gonna include the
it's a Morgan Freeman Bears documentary.
Where's Bear Grylls?
The grizzly bears and the S tier.
This brown bear got itself caught in a gully. We had to go down and put some sticks to get it out.
Now it's fucked.
It's fucking dead. So yeah, I agree with Novak. Like, you have the grizzly bear and the polar bear in that full set of bears, so it's it's gonna win.
Novak, you concur?
Yep.
All right. Thunderbird versus Phantom of a supernatural clash of titans here. Novak, you're up first.
Oh, I almost don't want to pick weather powers just because you fucking want us to pick weather powers.
Yeah.
I don't want you to pick.
You're fucking thirsty for us to pick weather powers, Geiger. I can see it.
Okay, given the choices, is that not the clear number one? A mythical fucking man bird that can control nature.
Man bird? What's up?
Yeah, they said sometimes it's a hybrid bird man in some like depictions.
Like Big Bird?
Yes, is Big Bird, but he can shoot lightning out his fucking eyes. 1, 2, 3, shut the fuck up, Cookie.
It is a cool bird.
Yeah.
But I think the Phantom has wheels, not literally, but I think he's the
Thunderbird does have wheels, literally.
Yeah.
Well, isn't a Phantom also a kind of car?
The Phantom, I think, is very mysterious and could win in some ways we have maybe not discovered quite yet. I'm going to pick Phantom. Could
we articulate what those ways would be? Like, what powers are you assigning?
I'm saving them for the finals.
Oh, okay. All right. That's the prestige, Geiger. My bad.
Let's Phantom again.
Have no fucking idea what it is. Chad, right, Phantom or Thunderbird?
I Google image Thunderbird mythology, and I'm like scrolling through a lot of these. Like, it mostly just looks like a bird. That sometimes the bird has like multiple wings, like 6 wings or something, and then there's just like lightning bolts around it. I still haven't found a half man, half bird hybrid, which maybe that would stand a chance against a ghost, But like, if you're just a fucking bird with like lightning, I mean, I don't know, like, you're not going to be able to eat 38 hot dogs or blow Dan Aykroyd like a Phantom can, so I just don't see what advantage the Thunderbird has. So
that's right.
I'm going to go Phantom.
Yep. Phantom. Stop twisting, Dan.
Let's gluck again. Like Dan Aykroyd and I did last summer.
The Phantoms have found themselves down in the gully, because that's where Dan Aykroyd is. They all congregated there. And they're fucking dead.
They're down in the gutters. His cum gutters. They're
literally fucking dead because they're phantoms.
Okay. Phantom versus bear. Chad, I think it's maybe start the time to find out what these phantoms can do.
I mean, it is time for Phantom to put up or shut up with these ways that it could beat a bear.
Yeah.
If you're talking about ghosts, Phantom is like a 3rd tier ghost, right? Like it
was Poltergeist number 1.
I'll stop.
Patrick Swayze number 2.
Faced Killa is on the B tier.
Casper running out of goats.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, bears, I do love bears. I guess if there's one thing that could defeat a Phantom, right, something that's already dead, it is probably nuclear bombs. So I think I'm going to have to go with bears on account of they are well-known handlers of the nuclear codes. Check right.
Okay. I love a bear. Bear's my favorite animal. It's my favorite football team. But bears have won a lot.
They're a popular sports team name.
They have won a lot of tournaments, I feel like.
Yeah.
He's advanced very far.
At least 2, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. So for the sake of something new and the Phantom powers to yet be released in their full form, I'm gonna pick Phantom, which means Geiger's got to pick.
Tune in 3 weeks from now for me to have figured out by then what those powers are.
So I gotta be honest. I have to take Phantom only because I'm getting fucking edged this whole time. That's what these fucking Phantoms can do. I need some release. And so, thanks to Novak's expert use of the long play, I'm going to have to keep them in here. They're going to win this division.
Phantoms are the expert at releasing. So
Yep. All the ectoplasm. You meant the blowjobs. I get it. All right.
Yeah, both.
We're going to quickly go then through the other division so we can keep this conference in conference. And then we're going to go to the North. So like I mentioned before, there are only 7 teams here. So the first seed gets a bye. So we'll meet them in the next round. But the 2-7 is the Utica Comets. So a comet. Yeah, that's what that is. And number 7, the Syracuse Crunch. I have no fucking idea what that's supposed to be other than a sound, or maybe it's crackers or something. I don't
They really
know.
like a Nestle Crunch bar.
It could be a Crunch bar, but I figured it was the worst of these options. So, Novak, we're doing snake style. We're going back to you.
Okay, the Comet, we decided was written by Mark Twain.
Yeah, that's true.
Decide that. Yes.
It was canon.
We got a really deep lore on these mascots that everybody needs to follow. Apparently,
the Panther, I believe, a machine gun.
Comet is a giant celestial object hurtling through space, and crunch is a noise
that a comet makes when it hits something.
Right.
Now, does the crunch have any unforetold and drawn out superpowers that we'll find out 3 weeks from now?
I think crunch, I feel like, is a bit more powerful than we're thinking.
You do? Because I'm thinking it's 0.
All right, fine, Comet.
That was the worst tease in history. What are you talking about, Chad?
I was shamed away from that.
The crunch could potentially give its position away.
Now, one thing a crunch can do is move airwaves because it is a sound. So, that's sort of the advantage that it has. Okay, fine. I'll take Comet.
Okay, Comet it is. The 4-5 seed, the Toronto Marlies. Now, the Marlies were named from the word Marlboro, which is not the cigarette. Nope, not the cigarette.
Ghost Jacob Marley, so we could put him up against Phantom.
Bob Marley.
It is named after the Duke of Marlborough. So, blue-blooded icon here. Against the number 5, Belleville Senators. So, kind of, in a way, the modern-day Dukes, right? Big government battle here. Senators, plural, kind of like a wolf pack, there's more than one, versus the Marlies, which is a singular Duke of Marlborough. Chad.
Where's Marlborough? Is it
I'm
England
assuming
or some shit?
Toronto, because it's from Toronto, but yeah, I don't know.
Oh. Yeah. Do they have Dukes in Toronto? I wouldn't.
Look, maybe back then they did. I don't know.
Back when the NHL was invented?
Oh, sorry. I got that wrong. It's not Duke. It's Duke Nukem. My bad. I fucked that up. I'm here to kick ass and you have a giant crunch.
As much as I hate senators, and I pretty much hate them all these days, the fact that they have the numbers advantage on their side, even if they are just like a whole bunch of old useless fucks, right? Like, I mean, probably the Duke is an old useless fuck too. So just that advantage of numbers of 100 versus 1, I don't see how the Senators don't win.
Yeah, more legislative power too, if you think about it.
If you think about it, yeah.
Yeah. Novak, you've been thinking about it?
Yeah, is the Duke an elected position?
Not historically, I don't think.
Yeah.
It's like
how's the Duke's
the
filibustering skills? That's what we need.
I don't want to vote for a senator by any means, but at the very least, they're part of a democracy. So,
there's true patriots here.
So they got that going for them, which is nice.
I need a true democracy. Now on to, Phantom versus Jizz. No, okay. The 3rd seed, Laval Rocket. Now, this is not a rocket in terms of like the propulsive ship or weapon. This is named after Maurice Rocket Richard, who is a famous hockey player. Maurice Rocket Richard versus the Rochester Americans. So another patriotic one here. I guess this is all Americans or the select few Americans. I guess we can pick. But because some Americans are, shitheads, I want to pick them high.
Right.
So
who's this Rocket guy? Who?
He's a famous hockey player, Maurice Richard.
All right, let me look him up.
Yeah.
Maurice.
The Rocket Richard.
Looks like more like Maurice Richard to me, but what do I know?
Okay. Well, I'm assuming the French pronunciation, but I could be wrong.
He looks definitely like an old-timey hockey man.
Yeah, I bet he's tough.
He looks tough. He looks like he's not the nicest person.
Probably doesn't have teeth, is what I'm guessing.
He looks like he might have questionable views.
Oh, yeah?
He looked like he likes to hit his kids with a switch. I
don't know. He's standing in front of some women suffragettes with his thumb down.
Come on, children. I've got the switch.
And I'm not talking Nintendo Switch.
All right. Well, who is this? Chad? Or no, this is... Yes, Chad. No,
so it's just this guy versus random Americans. I will say most Americans, we were just talking about it. Like they fat out of shape. I mean, right. Most Americans should be on. They're not fuckable. They need to be on the Peloton. This guy, I feel like this guy, we know for a fact, right? Mm-hmm. It's recorded history that this guy is amazing at beating people up.
That's okay. I did not look at. Did he? Is it
children
all like wife beating shit?
Other hockey players.
We'll cut that. So he beat children. That's not.
Yeah, I've decided that. Yeah, it's decided. He can eat.
Okay. I'll be getting people's kids.
Yeah, just any child he sees on the street just whips out a switch. He's like, you probably deserve a lashing.
Some kids just want to be switchable.
Yeah, so I think he can take those weaponry skills that he, that advanced switch whacking training that he has, and take it to the
weaponry skills.
So I'm gonna say Rocket.
All right.
Oh wow.
No,
yeah, the Rocket likes switchables more than Eric Spoelstra. Sucks.
Yep. Beat me to it. Famously, basketball players known as switchable.
That's a common term. I'm sorry.
He's switchable on defense. They don't call them switchables.
Let's see. Gotta pick the fighting guy, right? Okay. Like he's gonna be a much more interesting take to go through. So the Rocket,
pick the fighting guy.
The Rocket Richard.
You should have said Billy Donovan. He at least coaches the Switcho Bulls.
Oh yeah.
Sucks. Okay,
Senators. We've all gotten our sucks.
We got our sucks.
Funny for the rest.
Let's do better jokes.
More NBA jokes. That's what the fans want.
Andrei Kirilenko walked into a bar. Okay, the Senators versus the Rockets. Novak, who you got?
Rocket. I want to see this dude
Rocket.
Knock some of these Senators' teeth out.
Yeah.
And put his skates up on Nancy Pelosi's desk.
Oh, boy.
Just rips QAnon shaman's hat off and just starts beating children with
it. Maurice's favorite number was 16.
Yeah, if he can beat all Americans, he can definitely beat
the ones representing them.
Yeah, just the Senators. Yeah, so I'll go with Rocket too. This guy's quite the badass.
Now here we go. Number 1 seed tries in the Cleveland Monsters. So it doesn't say what kind of monster. It could be any kind of monster, except
Monster.com.
It's actually Gordy Monster LaFleur. No, he was named a monster because it said he beat his children within an inch of their life. Man, what's wrong with those hockey players up in Canada? No, sorry.
Hey, buddy, my kids are bloody as hell.
No, so Monsters versus Comet.
He named Crunch because that's the sound his son's skull made when he cracked it.
Oh boy.
Man, these hockey players, I'll tell you.
Oh, I'm sorry. They weren't called the Bruins. They were called the Bruisins because of how much they bruised their children when they beat them up.
Good athletes, but terrible fathers. All these
Fairly
Athletes are
creatures.
not role models, okay? That's what we need.
I'm picking Monsters versus who?
Monsters versus Comet.
Monsters.
Okay.
Hmm.
Well, I mean, if you were going to have something wipe out a monster, I'm just saying.
I mean, this is tough because comets are pretty unstoppable. They've definitely won a tournament or two before.
Yeah.
But they have never gone up against a monster.
Mm-hmm.
And
And it's pretty open-ended for what, we don't know what the monster power. It's kind of like the phantom of this bracket.
yeah, and I mean, the monster could be anywhere from, it could be like a Bigfoot kind of monster, right? It could be like a Kraken. It could be a Gordy Monster Le Feu. Like any of these types of monsters are included.
Could be Cookie Monster. Yeah.
Could be QAnon Monster.
I think monsters, just the variety of monsters out there is going to be tough for Comet to stop. So I'll say monsters.
All right. Two quick, let's bang these out. Monsters versus Rocket Richard. What we got, Jen? Two
man.
Short-tempered fathers just squaring off with a switch in each hand, just flailing at each other. They know all the moves.
It just goes to a stalemate as the identical twin. It's like Link versus Dark Link.
Oh my god! I was absolutely thinking of saying that, and then decided not to, and then you did anyway.
I'm going Rocket with this one. I think he's gonna win.
Yeah, let's put Rocket through.
Okay, and then finally, Maurice Rocket Richard against a Phantom.
Let's leave Final Four actually.
Okay, you want Final Four for next time?
Yeah,
we'll do that. Okay,
that'll give us
today.
A couple things to remember.
Wait, why did we put this old hockey player through? Oh, we had a rap sheet. That's right. I forgot.
What were his powers? Beating children? What is this?
He came on to American Bandstand and clocked Chubby Checker in the head with the hockey stick.
They said he played for the Washington Capital. Oh no, Capital Punishment. I'm sorry, my bad.
All right, Schogetten originals. It's the crunchy peanut
these in my
butter.
mouth.
These are broken into little squares that kind of have like a dome shape to them. I'm trying to think of what other candy bar has something similar to this.
Yeah, like those Milka bars or like the Cadbury ones.
Mm-hmm.
This is another German snack. I think maybe the last of them, if I'm not mistaken, from my sister Becky.
But it's interesting. They're not like it's in a big bar, but they're not attached to each other.
No.
These individual domes are just like loosely laid into a bar shape. It's so you don't have to break them off. You just take them out. It's very strange.
At first, I thought mine were pre-broken. I didn't notice that. I just grabbed like the first one out, and I thought it just had broken in transport. But then you pointed out, and I noticed that yes, none of them are.
Yeah, I went to cut through one of the bars that I think split with Novak, and I'm usually doing it to chop through the pieces because I could feel the bumps, and then they just kind of all fell out into the bag. I'm like, oh, so what's in the middle here? Peanut butter? Someone said.
Crunchy peanut butter.
The bar says crunchy peanut butter. I detect like next to no crunch, but
right. And next to no peanut flavor.
These I think are strictly, for me, better than the Reese's was. It takes care of the issue of being overly sweet by just giving me the salty peanut butter. When you bite the cross section, the peanut butter does look a little more powdery. For a second, I was thinking of actually bumping them to a love. I think that's a bridge too far, though. I just think the peanut butter is not quite perfect. Chocolate's okay. They're definitely very tasty. There's no doubt about it. I don't quite know what they're trying to do with the crunchy peanut butter thing. You can see in the drawing what looks like very tiny little pieces in there. They're so tiny that they don't seem to be giving a crunch. And I think this could actually benefit from that. They either need to put the crunch in this or make that peanut butter smoother. But they're close. I think it's a good snack. I'm going to give them a like that. Geiger, what do you think?
I don't think I'm as effervescent as you about these. These are fine. The chocolate is very well made. It's like creamy. It's like that milk chocolate that we've had from Europe a couple times now. It's good. The peanut butter, to your point, is kind of powdery. There's no crunch in it really at all. Like a hint of like a crunch every now and again. I actually thought I was wanting it to be saltier. It's almost too sweet of a peanut butter, but you do get the salt on like the very end. Like it's almost like as I'm done with the bar, that salt kind of comes through a little bit in the aftertaste, which makes it better in retrospect. I like them better than the Reese's. I agree with that, but I would still just give it a solid like that. It's not near a love for me.
Okay, a little drama here. We've got the Reese's Minis peanut butter pie that had 3 likes, and currently we've got 2 likes, and a man who fashions himself King Reese's, who may have to put Reese's down right now or lift them up. We will see. Chad, what do you think?
Do I intentionally tank this just to give Reese's the crown with a subpar effort? No, I won't do that. You know what? Guys, we've got full agreement here for this whole episode because you guys have been saying what need to be said all night. This they need to shit or get off the pot with the crunchiness of this thing. I think they need to crank up the crunchiness a lot if you're going to advertise it crunchy. I think they would actually be really tasty then. I think the peanut butter tastes fine. The ratio is not kind of what I want. I want a little more peanut butter here to this amount of chocolate, but the flavors here are good. The consistency is, like I said, needs improvement. But I like them. I think it's a solid like that. They're close, like you guys said. Well, I mean, it's not really close to a love that, but their head is in the right place. You know, maybe with some tweaks they could get there. It's pretty good for what it is. So like that. But I agree, it's better than the Reese's for sure.
Okay. They technically are going to tie, but they'll get the win in OT because we do agree that they did a better job than the Reese's. Yeah. So
judge's decision here, yeah.
Schogetten crunchy peanut butter is the winner this week. Geiger, where can listeners contact us?
Yeah, if you have a Peloton and have had awkward high-fiving scenarios, let us know. If you have found a Peloton instructor that you can stand that isn't a hyper-aggressive, broed-out, fake chipper weirdo. I mean, I guess they kind of have to be in that line of, you're in the motivational business as much as anything, but, if you found a big, sloppy, swarthy trainer that, won't get Novak in trouble with his wife, send your suggestions to us at youtrydat@gmail.com. We're on Twitter. We're not. We're on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. Let us know what you think about our snacks. Let us know what you think about our ratings. Let us know what you think we should try on the podcast. If you like us, leave us some stars and reviews. Also, if you like us and you think other people might as well, we would love it if you would let your friends and family know about us. And as always, thank you for listening. And one last big thank you to Becky for the German snacks.
Thank you to the Rocket Richard.
Thanks, bro. What you did to those children's bodies.
Come on, Rocket. Lay off them kids.
Let's switch again.
Yeah. Trying to make them submit to their betters.
Okay. So real quick, if you're let's say you're at some kind of a meeting, it's ending, people are shaking hands and stuff. You are holding out a handshake, and the person's like only half paying attention. Maybe they see you, maybe they don't. How long do you leave the hand out there for the shake before you just straight pull it back?
Very little time. It's, hey, I see they're not looking, I put it down. I don't need to be made to look like a chump.
I don't think I hold out at, like, I don't like to initiate handshake. You know what I mean? I'd rather just
you don't like to shake people's hands.
Stands with your hands at the side, just staring.
No, if they do a handshake, like, I will shake your hand, but like I'm not like usually when I meet somebody, I don't like try to, I usually just like wave or something. If it's up to me.
It's not.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey.
But if I was gonna hold out a handshake, yeah, I mean it'd be like immediate back, like it's they're actually start to reach out and I'm already pulling my hand back, like no, you snooze you lose, asshole.
You missed.
What I always find awkward, especially when it's like customers, they'll do, or like people I haven't seen for a while, like colleagues that are like flew in from overseas or something. We always have to do like the little like professional hug thing where they're like, especially with the lady, they'll come up and go like, everyone just kind of does the air pat like on the back, like, oh hey,
with coworkers.
Hey. Yeah, it's like a thing. Even customers,
I don't think I've ever hugged a single one of my coworkers.
I'm not saying I like bear hug them, but like it's like when you like you don't, if you're saying like giving your like grandma a hug, like you just put your arms around their back, tap them on the shoulders, and like no one actually touches really. It's like a very awkward thing, and I always just like stick my hand out, even with the ladies, because I'm like, I don't want to hug you. We don't know.
Is it like somewhere because it's like the custom somewhere else to?
No, it's just like a corporate bullshit thing. I don't know.
Seems like corporate thing should be to not hug people.
Yeah, right. I would be very weirded out if my coworkers are trying to air hug me or whatever.
It's kind of that like you bend all the way forward at the waist and just
I got what you're saying.
Yeah.
It would still freak me out.
Yeah.
Like, don't fucking hug me.
It's a little awkward. I don't like it. It doesn't happen every meeting, but sometimes it'll happen. I always just let them dictate.
No, you start every meeting with a 5-minute hugging icebreaker.
How many of your coworkers have you hugged? I've hugged a number of them because like after breaks, someone or I see them out in public for something, a social thing.
Fair handful.
I'll give them a hug. Right. You've not hugged a coworker one, Chad?
Well, okay. I guess like I have a couple guy coworkers who I became really good friends with, like outside of work, and then
just hang out and hug and stuff. Yeah, that's cool.
Like a bro hug or that kind of thing.
You like meet up and just hug them and then leave.
Yeah, we just go and we practice hugs.
We have a hug break.
Yeah. I just go around like hugging them, like Rocket switches children, except I'm hugging coworkers.
There's like a guy handshake thing where it switches from some point of knowing them to where you do a regular, straightforward handshake, like you shake a business partner. Nice to meet you. And then to where your hand is now bent up, right? And you're doing like
you're like dapping them up. Yeah, you're clasping hands.
Yeah, and then like you kind of slide the end of the hand and you catch it like that. Like, it's gotten a little complex.
So fucking cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess, okay, I was going to say I don't think I've ever hugged one of my female coworkers, but there were a couple female coworkers that I became good friends with that I probably hugged at my wedding, like that I invited to my wedding, probably hugged them there, but... They
hugged you, but you kept your arms straight out.
Yeah.
Woo!
They hugged me while I was trying to handshake them, and just my hand went into their stomach.
You just kept it straight out.
Yeah.
You ran into my hand. It wasn't... Yeah, I mean, my office back in the day, there was a lot more shit. People would like ice each other with Smirnoff ices, and they would jump over, they get drunk and try to jump, like box jump over each other. So there was more. Yeah, it was dumb.
Very
Someone
similar
tries
to a
box
handshake,
jump over you and
behaviors.
just fucking clocks you in the skull.
Not
with their,
me,
like, foot or
but some drunk asshole tried to box jump a guy who's like 6'3", and I'm like, you're just gonna teabag his neck. Like, don't do this at work.
What the fuck?
Yeah, look, people. It's crazy, man. No, it's really fucking stupid, but
oh, come on, baby.
Come on, baby, box jump that freak. Let's shake again. like we did last summer. Chad won't put down his hand when I try to give him a hug.
Let's teabag again. Get your neck over here.
All right. Well, that'll do it for this time. We'll be back next time trying out 3 brand new things.
Yep.